watching Where Are They Now with your host, Dianne Hart. Now here's Dianne.
Welcome to Where Are They Now? I'm your host, Dianne Hart, and this evening I have a woman that really needs no introduction. A mover and shaker in Detroit and Las Vegas music community. Founder of the Detroit Black Music Awards, Misty Love. Good evening, Misty. How are you?
Real.
I know that's right. I didn't bother to say the girl is a singer, a movie star. She's a bad, bad girl. Now let's talk about you. I went back and kind of pulled up some things. So I know you're from Tampa.
Right.
That's where she was born, you all. She moved on to Detroit.
Yeah.
How old were you when you moved to Detroit?
Actually, my family moved from Tampa to Pontiac, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Parts of the factories got a job at Pontiac Motors.
Okay.
And that's what brought us up north.
You know, a lot of people did that.
Yeah.
Jobs. And then you went on to school in Detroit.
In Pontiac, we stayed next to a river, drowned, and was pronounced dead.
No.
2-year-old drowned in the Huron River, and I came back.
Came back fabulous.
After that, my family moved to Detroit.
Wow, I did not know that. What a hell of a testimony.
An article where it says 2-year-old drowns in Huron River. The guy that saved me just so happened to see my dress and caught my dress.
Wow.
Could have let me go and had
You know what? He could let you go and had him a funeral, huh? I'm very grateful that he did not. I would have not wanted to ever think that I would never have met my cousin and been able to spend some quality time with her. She is lit. I don't think you ever told me that.
It's not one of my favorite subjects.
It should be one of your favorites. How many people have that experience that could come back today and say, you know what? I was gone. It brought me back to life.
Back to life.
Brought you back more fabulous than ever.
My mom was scared of me.
I bet.
After that, my grandmother raised me. My mother was literally scared of me.
I wonder why. It's funny, but it's not funny because it's real. But wow, what a heck of an experience.
I don't remember.
Probably better that you don't remember being in that river.
Well, they say I was playing with the boat on the side of the river. I was 2 years old.
And that's why it's so important here in Florida, especially where there's lots of water, that children learn to swim very early. They tell you all the time. They have so many free swim lessons and things like that here in Florida because there's so much water and so many children drown.
Yeah.
We're going to continue on with our show, you all. I had no idea. The fabulous Misty Love. Reincarnated, right?
Right. That reminds me of Ralph Armstrong, bass player. He said, wow, you still look like you did 20 years ago. He said, you must be drinking embalming fluid. He's sick.
No, Ralph, no, you're not drinking embalming fluid. It's those genes that we have. That's what it is. It's keeping us young.
Yeah.
So you all moved to Detroit. That's where you went to school?
I completed high school in Detroit. Got a scholarship in music. Went to Mississippi to go to college, thinking I was going to be an attorney. So I went to a junior college, came back to Detroit, and was hoping to go to Wayne State.
Uh-huh.
End up singing in bars.
What a blessing.
The music.
You had no idea that your singing in bars would lead you to where you are today.
No.
Did you even think about it?
I thought about when I first started singing, I thought that I would be the type of singer that would sit on a piano and sing with my legs crossed and that kind of thing. Music has took me full circle, from jazz to blues to rock to kid rock and hip hop.
Wow. You've been through the genres, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You can teach a whole lot of young people a whole lot about music. That's for certain.
You never guess. Blues.
Oh, yeah.
Blues tells a story. All tell a story. But blues is just so raw.
I love it. You need to sing some Southern Soul because I know you got it in there.
I'm not going to say if, when my voice comes back close to normal.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait to sing. The voice that I have now, Johnny Lee Hooker Maruga, he called me, he said, I need you to do some Johnny Lee Hooker. Johnny Lee Hooker. He said, well, you sound like it. So I said, okay, I've been singing Johnny Lee Hooker. Boom, 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 boom.
You can do that. You can certainly do that. Hey, do what you do. Make it do what it do, and you can make it do that.
You know, it's funny. I was singing background. I do a thing called Misty's Mondays. Last night was our third week of doing it. My diva sisters came out. I was singing background, and I noticed I got a whole nother style of singing. And I say, well, maybe I should try this different style.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
For one thing, you have the Detroit Black Music Awards coming up, the 17th annual.
We will be right back after this station identification. Hi, this is Dianne Hart, host of Where Are They Now? Please join us for the 17th Annual Detroit Black Music Awards to be held on August 3rd, 2025 at the Marygrove Theater, located at 8425 West McNichols Road, Detroit. That's 8425 West McNichols Road, Detroit. Red carpet begins at 6 p.m. Showtime is at 7 p.m. For further information, call 702-575-3741. 702-575-3741 or 313-370-7814. 313-370-7814. To vote on your nominee, go to DetroitBlackMusicAwards.org. We look forward to seeing you there.
You are watching Where Are They Now? With your host, Dianne Hart. Now here's Dianne.
I'm your host, Dianne Hart, and this evening I have Misty Love. When you first started, you had no idea that you would go 17 years. After the second or third year, what were you thinking?
I would say around the fourth year, rappers, they were like, I've been doing this 20 years. If they didn't win or wasn't nominated, they were shit. You ain't kill me. So I eliminated the competition of rap artists because they would get so upset.
Because they didn't get nominated. We're coming up to the 17th Annual Detroit Black Music Awards Show. I understand that from July 1st through the 15th, people have an opportunity to go out and vote for folk who have been nominated.
Yeah.
And they do that by going to the website?
Go to Detroit Black Music Awards Facebook page.
So they just have to the 15th. So that's next week. We'll be on and they'll know about it. They need to get out and go vote for the individual that they'd like to see win that award.
Here's the problem. People send in their suggested nominee, but just because you suggested them, don't that they're going to be on the ballot. We pick 5 artists to be on the ballot, sometimes 4 out of each category. And this year, we only have 7 categories. That's because it's time consuming. Marygrove College Theater from 6 to 10, and everything is time. This year, we're giving Barry Gordy a Spirit of Detroit Lifetime Achievement Award, Special Tribute Award, Music Icon Award, along with the Best R&B Entertainer, plus the show, which is going to be dynamic.
I'm certain of that. Do we have a blues category this year?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I think that's the category that you're going to be presenting to.
Well, why don't we let the blues man do that category?
Actually, you and the blues man is going up together.
Oh. Mr. T. Pablo himself.
You guys go up together with the blues category.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I love it when 2 people go up, especially couples.
Yeah, well, I'm excited about it. When I tell him, I know he's going to be thoroughly excited about doing the presentation for the blues.
Yes, the 2 of you are going to do that.
That's going to be fun. I look forward to it. So who's our MCs this year?
This year, there's a young lady, Lisa LaBella. She's a spokesperson on radio. And, of course, I got to keep the Sandman, Michael Sandman.
Oh, yeah.
Sandman got to show Lisa what to do.
And I'm sure he will. Okay, how all of that works. Listen, I know that it's a phenomenal show. Let's talk a little bit about some of the folk who've gotten awards in the past.
That's an interesting subject. Simply because a lot of people, once they win, get a trophy or get a Lifetime Achievement Award, they don't come back and support the event. What the heck? New people steady coming.
Right.
A lot of people, they get a trophy and you never see them again.
Well, we're going to be asking them to all show up and let's all show out together.
The guy that owns a club here called Loving Life, he won an award one year, the best club night or something. So the other day, he sent me an invite to a birthday party, something he was throwing at the club. And I said, thank you for the invite, but you've won an award at the Detroit Black Music Awards, and you've never been back to support it. He apologized. I'm so sorry. What can I do? Get it ad. So maybe a lot of people just don't know.
17 years, he got an award. He knows that it goes on every single year. So tell him, we're not excusing him. What you can do is buy an ad, buy some tickets, and be in the audience. And if you can't come, buy your tickets and give them away, sir.
Right.
Happy to have the sales. And we have to do that because how else can you continue to do this without having the support of the people who have come in the past to be present today? That's how we help each other along. I know that you have been doing this for so many years, and I know you do it because you love it, not because it makes money or not because you want everybody to know your name. No, everybody knows your name already. It's not that. You do it because you love the entertainers and you love the folk that you are giving the awards to.
Right.
And the community obviously love them because they're the people who are nominating them and then voting for them. All of those things cost money. So we need folk to turn out and support the Detroit Black Music Awards. 17 years, long time running.
Hard years. I say, that's it.
Yeah, you do. You say
up money and buy Mercedes.
Right.
But no,
exactly.
Equinox.
What's the theme this year?
There isn't a theme. I've been asking, is there a color theme? And I said, pastel.
Okay.
Just be colorful, be beautiful. You're going to feel out of place if you don't.
Let me assure you all, if you're not dressed to the nine, you will feel out of place. I can guarantee you that.
That's one of the purpose of doing it, so that we here in Detroit can have a gala event to dress up, evening gowns, tuxedos, limousine, red carpet. I call it the BET in the DET. Ain't too much difference.
No, it's not. And I'm telling you all, I thoroughly have enjoyed myself for the last 7 years attending because you see entertainers that you only see on television or hear on the radio. They're walking around in the room. You get to interact with them and say hello, take pictures. You don't want to miss the Detroit Black Music Awards. There's no question about that.
This year, we're going to salute Berry Gordy, Spirit of Detroit Lifetime Achievement Award. When I posted it, people, well, do you think he's coming? I say, probably not. He's 95 years old, but I'm cool with his daughter. She may come. I don't care if nobody comes. Here's the man that set the mold. Let's honor him.
Right.
If he comes, it don't matter. At least he'll know that Detroit is still thinking about him.
That's right. And you can always get the award to him. So that's not like you cannot get the award to him. And I'm certain that he'll be happy to know that people in Detroit were still loving up on him.
Exactly. The other lifetime recipients is Mickey Stevenson. Mickey Stevenson wrote the song Dancing in the Street.
Yeah.
And he's like one of Berry Gordy's top band men. However, at the time he wrote that song, he wrote it for his wife, Kim Weston.
Oh, I'm interviewing her next week.
Yes, that's my girl.
She loves you, I was just about to say.
Love me, I love her. That song, Dancing in the Street, was written for Kim Weston. And Kim sang it. So Martha sang it just the way that Kim originally sang it. But there's a serious reason why the song was taken from Kim and gave to Martha.
So maybe I need to ask her if she'd be willing to tell that story before we begin our interview. So I'll know not to ask her if she says, no, she don't want to talk about it.
I think she will.
Okay. Well, I have her. I'm actually interviewing her for a show for next week, so I'm looking forward to it. When I said my cousin Misty gave me your number, she was like, "Oh, that's my girl. When would you like to interview me?"
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She was one of my favorite singers from Motown. She had so much class and so much poise, and she walked like a panther or something. She's elegant. Most people were looking at the Supremes. I was looking at Kim West, and I say, I want to be like that. I want to walk smooth.
Say, I want to command the respect when I walk in.
So we got Barry Gordy, Mickey Stevenson, and we're also giving Jack Ashford a Lifetime Achievement Award. Jack Ashford, he's the only living funk brother.
Oh, okay.
He's the only one left. He's out of California. And I wrote him and told him he was excited about it. We're giving Dwight Adams an award. Dwight Adams is Stevie Wonder's trumpet player. He's a Detroiter. We're giving William Wooten a Lifetime Achievement Award. Wooten plays with the Dramatic. He played with the Spinners. He played with the Temptations. He played with the Four Tops. He's played with everybody. Now in Las Vegas, he's an excellent keyboard player that has played with all the big groups. Last person is Lil Sonny. He played a harmonica. He is 92 years old.
Wow.
So I said, can your son come and get your award? He said, I'm coming. He said,
Lil Sonny say, no, ma'am.
He said, he's 92 years old, but I'm still active. He said, I just got through cut my grass. He said he used to sing with Jack Ashford and the Funk Brothers. He said he remembered a record company, and Barry used to come down there before he got Motown. And that's where he got his ideas from. When he comes to get his award, he's going to tell a little bit of the story about when he first met Barry Gordy on a street called Hastings Street in Detroit. Hastings Street was a street where all the black folks hung out. Black clubs where Lionel Hampton, Dinah Washington, all those places that these people came to. So this guy, Lil Sonny, he's going to tell him about that.
You have some special tribute awards too?
Special tribute award is going to go to two different radio personalities. Jay Butler, been on radio ever since he was on radio with Butterball Jr.
Really?
And you remember Butterball Jr.?
Yes, I do. I was 12 when I think I met Butterball.
Well, him and Jay Butler was on the radio. WCHB. They were on that radio station at the same time. But all passed Jay Butler. And he's still doing a radio show every Saturday night.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to give him an award. Greg Dunmore, he's getting a Lifetime. He's really popular. So we're giving him a special tribute.
That is just absolutely phenomenal.
That are so deserving need to be honored and recognized. We've done that with so many people that have passed on, like Orthea Bonds. Orthea Bonds is the one who started me singing in bars. I came from college to be an attorney.
Not to sing in bars.
Orthea Bonds. I had to honor her.
To let them know how much you appreciate all the things that they did to lay the foundation for folk who are coming along today who have no idea.
Exactly.
I am so excited. And that's going to be August 3rd.
It's a Sunday. And we always, people listen. We do this the first Sunday in August every year. It's always
every year. That's right. First Sunday.
Check on the first, buy the tickets on the second.
You know what? No, you're going to get your check on the 29th or 30th because Saturday checks come on Friday anyway. So they're going to have the checks early.
So we're expecting you to get your tickets on the 4th.
August 3rd is the day of our event. They're going to get their checks. That's a Sunday. They're going to get checks on the Friday, which will be August 30th. So they have no excuse for not buying that ticket on Friday or Saturday to be present at the show on Sunday.
And you know what the people told me? They said, you're only charging $40. I said, yeah. They say, you should be charging at least $75. I say, no, I'm going to keep it at 40. I'd rather sell more tickets at 40 than 75.
And you've not been doing it for money. You've been doing it for the love of people. And you've kept the prices level. Everything's gone up. The economy is just going crazy. And I can understand the fact that you want to make sure that everybody can afford to be able to come. It's laid out. You can't even begin to understand unless you've been. That's all I can say. I don't know how to make you better understand.
BET, the Grammys, all the other award shows had a 17th year. And look at them now. So that's what I'm looking at.
Do we have entertainers that are...
It's going to be so. Speaking of entertainers, Detroiters don't patronize big celebrities like Kim, Anita Baker. I used to get Anita Baker to sub for me. When I couldn't make a gig, I would call her. She would take my place. But you would think people like Kim, Anita Baker, even Smokey Robinson, or some other high echelon folks would say, like what you're doing, I'm going to stop by and say hello, you know.
But have you ever called any of these folks to see if maybe they was by?
No.
You should. Put them on the spot. Listen, for people who know who you are, and listen, they all know who you are. There's no question about that. Give them a call. We're having Detroit Black Music Awards. You don't have to come by and sing. We're not asking you to sing. Come by and say hello to folks. That ain't just to see you in the room.
I know they know, because one year we gave Kim's drummer a Lifetime Achievement Award. So I know he knows.
You're right. Won't hurt you any. Won't hurt you one bit. Stop by. Boy, when I tell you all, listen, they have all kinds of entertainers who are in the room, who do show up, who don't think it's robbery. But those folks she's talking about, who she has performed with or allowed to perform in her place or whatever the case may be, some of them need to stop by.
Kid Rock used to send him money every year for the award show. He was one of my biggest sponsors. I kind of lost contact with him since he got Trump.
I'm certain you did.
But
call him anyway. His money's still green. It don't matter if he with Trump.
His phone number changed every 3 or 4 months. And last time I texted him, I didn't get a response. His number might be changed. As Trumpish as he is, he's not prejudiced. One thing about it, he has a black son, so he ain't prejudiced.
He eats Trump on steroids. That's what happened. But hey, it's okay. His money is still green. So you need to find him. He needs to make a hell of a donation to the Detroit Black Music Awards.
Yeah.
I am so excited about this opportunity to be there to present the Blues Award.
At my show last night, I met a young lady that I'd never met before. She had such a wonderful vibe. I gave her the flyer. Well, I showed her the flyer about the award show. And I told her a little bit. And she was getting excited. She said, oh, I got to find a dress. I got to go get a dress. I said, yeah, me too. So I said, I don't like shopping online because I'm afraid it might not fit.
That's me.
Time to send it back. Or I'm afraid somebody else done ordered.
I have it on.
And get you a vintage dress.
That's a good idea.
I went to the Goodwill, found a blue dress with gold stars. That was a vintage dress. And I was like, ain't nobody got this.
I'll have this on. And you can wear it. You wore it well, my love. She's talking about she'll go to the Goodwill, but she'll also go all the way back to Vegas to find a dress that nobody else will have on.
Oh, one of the dresses.
You know that.
My second outfit came from Vegas.
I remember.
This year.
Oh, but you had a dress last year or the year before out of Vegas.
Yeah, that was last year. But I was in Vegas about a couple of weeks ago. So I got, it's so cute.
Oh, I know it is. Listen, I have not made up my mind what color I'm going to be wearing yet. But since now that I know it's pastel colors, maybe I'll be in rose gold. I don't know, but I got to find me a bad dress. It's got to be screaming for me, that's for sure.
I was telling the young lady that's going to host the show, if you're going to be up there all night, you know how you got to look. You already know. I don't have to tell you.
Right.
Yeah.
We say, you got to look the part. You must be fabulous.
Got to be.
Must be fabulous.
Occasion is for fabulous. Here, this is tonight to shine. Yes. Get you a tuxedo or a nice suit. Get a limousine.
Well, roll on up in there in your limo. Missy, let's talk a little bit about something that you're doing. You're doing Misty Mondays. Let's talk about where that's located.
Okay, Misty's Monday is at a fairly new club in Detroit. And the name of the club is called High Society Gallery and Lounge because there's painting all in the club and they're for sale. And it's the owner and his wife, they're so cool. When they first asked me to come over, I was like, this place is kind of small. And when I went in the first night, the vibe was so breathtaking.
Yeah.
Of this place. And the first thing they say, I look the vibe. When the owners are cool, helps a lot. And last night, it started off slow. Well, Monday's going to be slow anyway. People is unwinding from the weekend. It started off slow. Then singer Faye Bradford, Nina Simone, Thornetta Davis came in.
Oh, I love Thornetta.
They rocked the house. The owners say, this was the best show yet. He just don't know.
Right.
When my dear sisters in the band, we got Kevin Knox, keyboard player. He's such a cool guy. I love his vibe. Excellent keyboard player. Lenny Lucas is the bass player, and Derek Raitt is the drummer. I call them the Love Band. They like the name.
Sounds like a fabulous place. And the address is 12826 Livernois.
Right. It's 2 blocks south of Davidson. If you come once, you'll come back. It's just they got chairs, tables, and couches. It's a relaxed atmosphere. So what I decided to do, like at Hart House, have a special guest every week. Instead of having a special guest every week, I want each artist to do 2 weeks. So if you say, I'm sorry, I missed your show last week.
Catch me next week.
Right. So each artist with 2 weeks.
Okay.
One of the ladies that was my first act, she's going to do her second show. It's her birthday, so it's going to be a big birthday party for Brenda Oliver. She's going to do her birthday party there.
I'm excited just thinking about it. I can't wait until I get to Detroit so I can do Misty Monday. We've talked about everybody in the world. We're going to play something, one of your songs. I know you're a songwriter, singer, she's an actor. What song would you like us to play when we go to break?
There's the blues song, Taxi.
That's your song?
Yeah.
They're being sung by you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what we paid Abe before. That's a bad jam.
Yeah.
I love it when I love that song. So let's go back over. Our Detroit Black Music Award show will be August 3rd. And you can tell them where, when, and how they need to put their clothes on.
It's going to be at Mary Grove Theater, Mary Grove College, which is on 6 Mile in Wyoming. You enter into the gate off 6 Mile. It starts at 6 o'clock. That's the red carpet. And we'll do that from 6 to 7. And the show is going to start promptly at 7 o'clock. And of course, I got a main man, Marshall Allen, opening up with Hello, Detroit. Yeah.
Love him. He sings like Hello, Detroit like nobody else can.
Yeah, we had a gospel group that won last year called The Sounds of Imani perform a gospel.
Dr. Carroll and Dr. Irvins, both of them are Dr. Irvins. I interviewed them not long ago. Now, let me give the address for the Mary Grove Theater. It's 8425 West Nichols Road. Tell them how to get in there.
West McNichols.
Yes, McNichols, 8425 West McNichols Road.
And it's between Livernois, Wyoming, actually the corner of Wyoming. But you enter through Livernois entrance.
Don't be late. Be on time. Red carpet, 6 o'clock. Show starts at 7. So if you're late, you're going to miss something. You don't want to miss any part of this show at all. Not a single piece of it.
Holds 300 people. One side will be for our nominees. The other side will be for our presenters. And the center of the first 2 rows reserved. The seating is first come, first served. There's a balcony. We want to sell all those seats.
Absolutely.
When we do the tribute to Berry Gordy, I have a group that's going to sing Dancing in the Street. And we're doing a tribute to Sly Stone.
Oh,
That's going to be phenomenal. Unfortunately, one of the Whispers died. We're doing a tribute to the Whispers. Great music.
yeah, I remember their music.
Smoke Jones.
I remember Smoke Jones.
He narrated the African thing we did over at the Palace. He's got an original song out, and it sounds really great. I got to give you his information so you can interview him.
Absolutely. I will. I'm going to have my pad and pencil so I can take down everybody's telephone numbers.
And after Hello Detroit, a young man named Obi King.
Remember Obi?
He's going to kick it out. Yeah, Obi was a winner.
Yeah.
And I always like to open up the show with the kick-ass song. So
Yeah.
for $40, you're going to see a lot. Mickey Stevenson, which is Barry Gordy's right-hand man, he said if he didn't make it to Detroit, he's going to live stream video of him and Barry Gordy.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mary Grove charged me an extra $350 for their stage tech.
Oh,
Where
as you should.
curtains pulled, curtains drawn, lights, change lights for every act. I'm gonna get my $350.
Say she's going to get all her money back.
Yeah.
Right up out of them.
There's something else I'm doing. There was a lady from Detroit named Sylvia Moy, had a studio. She wrote the song My Sharia Moore, plus other music. Before she died, we gave her a Lifetime Achievement Award. Her family reached out to me and said, Misty, we are reopening her studio and we want singers to come and record some music that she wrote and never had a chance to record. It's next Thursday, July 17th. I helped them put everything together. Plus, I'm going to eat and greet person.
Oh, I see. It's called Masterpiece Sound Studio.
Yeah, Sylvia Moy, Masterpiece Sound Studio.
That address is 1611 Webb Street.
Yeah, and it's invitation only.
So how do I get an invite?
To get an invite, you send us your name and your email, and we respond back to you. The one coming up on the 17th is booked up, over 50 people. What they're going to do is take 6 or 7 people downstairs in the studio and let them see what's going on. They just didn't want a big crowd.
Right. It's going to be a guided tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take a behind the scenes look at the studio.
They've scheduled another tour for August. That's almost full.
August what?
20th.
I'll be gone.
They got another tour coming in September. This is the one a lot of people should try to be at. Sony Records is going to be there in September because that's when Sony Records could come.
I'm excited.
I am too. A lot going on.
Yes, it is. I'm excited. Let's get going. I want to thank you, my sweet cousin, for coming on and having this conversation with us. We've got to get our information out, and I really, really do appreciate you.
I can't wait to see you. Oh, you're going to be beautiful and glamorous as ever. Please tell your fiance that I wanted the two of you to come up together.
Okay.
And that'll be for the blues category. Bring his harmonica.
You know he wants to bring that harmonica.
When you come up for the blues category, the band is going to be playing blues music. He needs to just pull that harmonica for a few bars.
I know that's right. I'll tell him. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing you. I'm so excited, you all. This is August 3rd. 2025, the 17th annual Detroit Black Music Awards Show. You don't want to miss it. Red carpet starts at 6 o'clock. Show begins promptly at 7 o'clock. Don't be late. Show won't be waiting for you. Show will be going on. And the people that you will get to meet is just unbelievable.
I think I'm going to have the after party at High Society.
Okay, yeah. So we'll go on to High Society.
Nobody's ready to go home.
Not at 10 o'clock.
So,
still got a little party left in us, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, how time flies. I hear that music in my ear. That's my warning that it's just about time for me to go. Listen, couldn't love you more. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight.
Can you tell people that when you came to Detroit to visit me, you were 14?
dressed me up like an adult with a little teeny dress on. It was velvet. I'll never forget it. Back out, lashes on, hair all bouffant. I'll never forget it. Winning where I met Edwin Starban, who came to dinner at our house that Sunday. The band was the same age as me. They couldn't even go in the club. But I got to go in the club. When they performed, they had to go right back to the room.
14 years old, and you're in the grown-ups bar.
Don't be ashamed.
I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you.
So listen, you all, you can catch Where Are They Now every Thursday night at 7:30 on Detroit Hot TV. Please be sure to listen to Detroit Hot Radio. It is jamming. Please also watch me on the opening statement every Wednesday night right here in Tampa Bay on Roku on the Lit TV network. And don't forget, go to YouTube, like and subscribe to my videos, hit the bell, and every time we put up a new video, you'll get a notice. So thank you and bye-bye.
It's a new day for Detroit radio. It's internet radio. Make sure you're streaming in your car. Detroit's digital radio station for a new generation. DetroitHotRadio.com. Terrestrial radio can't do what we do because we are setting a new standard in Detroit. The best Detroit artists are here, along with all your national favorites. The most music 24/7 by all your local favorites, like Anita Baker, Michael Henderson, Kim,
So how did you find your way back in
and the Dramatics. If they're from Detroit, they're heard here. This is where Detroit turns for R&B from yesterday and today.
24 karat magic in the air.
Detroit Hot Radio.
Hi, this is Dianne Hart. Be sure to catch my shows as we interview politicians and special guests on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on the opening statement, the Lit TV network on Roku. Also, watch Where Are They Now as I interview entertainers of yesterday and today at 7:30 p.m. Detroit Hot TV on Facebook. Thank you.
Detroit Hot Television on the cutting edge of urban internet